quick review of movements for Friday. I think everybody knows the warm-up. We've gone through all those things before. You have single leg deadlifts in your strength segment. So you're going to put your kettlebell or your dumbbell opposite of the leg that stays on the ground. It's a counterbalance. And you're just going to hinge your hips back and then lift that leg up off the ground, keeping a nice flat back, coming as far down as you can while keeping a good flat back, and then squeezing that glute to come back up to the top. Another way that you can do that is you can kind of plant your foot. If you're not very stable, you can use this foot like a kickstand. You should still be able to isolate that hamstring as long as you're keeping your back nice and flat, and come down that way. You can also hold on to an object like a chair, use that for stability. But this is really working your core and your hamstrings. If you want to go unweighted, you're welcome to do that as well. That just looks like coming down and up, down and up. So you'll do one leg for the first minute, 10 to 12 reps. The other leg for the next minute, 10 to 12 reps. Then we've got plank, elevator planks. With the elevator plank, you're just coming up to a high plank, down to a low plank, back and forth, keeping that core nice and tight and that butt low. Then you have weighted glute bridges. So you'll take a weight if you want to grab a kettlebell or a plate. You'll set it up on top of your hips, and then you'll just squeeze through those glutes and press out into a glute bridge. The last thing that we have in strength and core is the love taps. We've done those before. You're just coming up and over, up and over. You can hold your feet or your hands up if you want to make it a little more challenging. You're going to go through each of those movements 3 times for a total of 15 minutes. Then the workout is going to be round to overhead, which we've done before. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to do 10 ground to overhead with a plate or an odd object, just touching that plate or odd object down to the ground, dropping that butt when you come down, keeping the object between your feet, back nice and flat, and then pressing out overhead with your elbows by your ears at the top. You're going to do 10 of those. Then you're going to do 5 burpee squat jumps. So you're going to come down into your burpee, come up, get your squat stance, down and jump. Burpee, squat jump. 5 of those. Then you have 10 step back lunges. I would love it if you could use weight, but you can go unweighted if you want to. The step back lunge, you're just stepping back into your lunge instead of forward. We want your feet to be about railroad width apart, not balance beam. So if you see that from the front, see that my center of gravity is right here over the middle. Good balance there. So the way it's going to work is you're going to start at minute 0. You'll go through all those movements, and then you'll rest until 3 minutes starts. Then at 3 minutes, you'll start again, go through all those movements, and rest until 6 minutes starts. So every little section is 3 minutes long. If you're finishing in like a minute and a half in the first round or two, I would love for you to add maybe just a little bit to what you're doing. So either 12 ground overhead, 12 lunges, 6 or 7 burpee squat jumps, whatever, to make you work for at least about 2 minutes of those 3 minutes. So I hope that helps explain it. If you have any questions, let me know.